Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Craftadia. I'm just working on the outside here, a little bit of the walkway, trying to break it up a little bit, give it a little bit of depth and texture to it. Four different things here. I meant to grab some regular stone also, but there's some out here, so I can leave a little bit here and there. But I kind of like this. It gives it a little bit of I don't know. It makes it look a little bit different, you know. Kind of like the path was worn down at different times and all, and that done different stuff here, and it kind of makes it look good. I got zombies. Okay, so what I wanted to do, I wanted to show you update on my, oh my god, the lag is unreal. I mean, there's not a whole lot of people on right now, so it shouldn't be this laggy, but it is. And, I mean, look how long, it's unbelievable, unbelievable. Oh my god, really? Get out of here. Damn skeleton. Aha, you missed. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, let's get inside. Now I wanted to give you an update on here. As you can see, I haven't done much. I got all the chests out of here finally, so I have no more chests left outside. But I haven't really worked up here at all. I need to get back up here and start working again. On the outside of the base and get a couple more houses built. Inside here, you'll notice that my villager is gone. He is down stairs in the village area now. I do need to make some banners. This is something that I guess JB made for me and left in the base. I put 2 outside and have 3 in here. I'm not sure why he gave so many. There was a whole crap ton right here one day when I logged in. But I want to change that up a little bit. Move them, different spots. So, I don't know. So they're not just all right here. And I want to make my own. Kind of have something of my own. But anyway, this, you've seen all this. I haven't worked anything on this yet. So it's still the same as it was. It's still in the planning stages. I'm working on that. I got to get, right now I'm going to be grinding for iron, and I have a plan to make an iron farm. Really? You in my base? Really? Alright. And I have cats. Cats are everywhere. Because I have the villagers, cats are spawning like crazy around the villagers. Okay, so downstairs, you'll notice a few changes. I still have my concrete. I haven't changed it. What I have planned for this is I'm going to change it up a bit. Oh my god, why? I have it all lit up. I mean, come on. Really? Boy, that lag, it just can't let you hit them, they have to hit you first, it's awful. One thing I can't stand about lag and all, it's a cheating system. I don't know, like most things. But anyway, let me light this up a little bit more. There are shadows, but they shouldn't be spawning in this little ass area. I don't get it. But, okay, back on track. So what I'm going to do is, since I have this space back here, I'm going to turn this and send it back this way. And of course, I'm going to have to turn it again and send it this way. So, what I might do later, I'll take a look at it, but I think what I'm going to end up doing is bringing it down this way. I have to turn it. You can only do 11 blocks at a time, or 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks is as far as this thing will push it. Okay, and the 12th block, it has to send it this way or send it another direction. So what I was thinking was that I bring it over one and send it down this way, and then cut it back. I'm fairly sure I can do that, where I can cut it. I might have to bring it over 2 blocks, bring it down, cut it back to the wall, bring it down, cut it back in, and bring it down, cut it back to the wall, bring it down, and blah, blah. You get it. So it's more like a straight-ish kind of machine, instead of going like a snake all over the place. And doing it that way, I should be able to do a 2 stack of 64 instead of just a 1 stack of 64. Yeah, because I should be able to take it all the way down and then bring it back up this way. So it ends somewhere around in here. If I do it right. I don't know if I'll do it right or not. So yeah, this is still my area here. I haven't enclosed it yet. I am in the process of making more white concrete. I have some upstairs waiting to go through this machine. And I'm also in the design phase of how I'm going to do this, because I pretty much stopped my process of going this way with it. So anything, it has to go this way, if nothing else. So I think what I'll do is I'll bring this wall all the way out to like here or here. And that'll give me room to expand heading this direction when I need to. So this is my village breeding area. So those of you that don't know, I didn't know for a long time. Villagers will only breed if there is beds, enough beds to accommodate the new baby. Alright, so if I want more villagers in here, I have to put more beds in here, and then I can feed them. And you feed them anything that is grown, say like carrots, or you can make stuff too, bread, whatever. I guess any type of food, except for meats. I don't know if they do meats or not. I haven't tried it and don't really care. But I have vegetable farms, so why not go with vegetables, right? I mean, that's do carrots, beetroot, stuff like that. And what you do is you throw 12, a stack of 12 food at one, and then you throw a stack of 12 food at another, and then the two will meet up and fall in love and have little babies running around. So yeah, I have to put more beds in here. I don't plan on doing more than what's here. Then I did a double door system here. Stop it. Freaking lag. So essentially, I'm going to like this here. Here you go. Come on in. Thank you. Oh my God. Hey. Freaking villager. Alright, villager. Come on. Come on. I'll give you a pathway. Yeah, with the lag, it's hard for me to actually see where they're at because they're glitching everywhere. So anyway, what I'll do is I'll bring them in here, alright, and then open this up, and they can go through this, alright. They can, oh my God, they can't open it themselves, but they can go through it. And then they'll come down here, and I'll have a spot for them. Oh, jeez. Have a spot for them, and they can go right into their spot and get their work on. Let me move that. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So I do have a rail and a zombie down here, all set up. I've tried all different types of ways and directions and how to get them together. I've put the rail here without blocks. I've done it without these blocks here. I've parked them, right in front of this thing. The zombie will not see the villagers. He sees me, but he will not see the villagers. It doesn't matter if, because I have it where, I can go away and the zombie no longer has sight on me, and I can do hitboxes to see what he's looking at. Okay? I send a villager down there, and he doesn't give a shit about that villager. He doesn't care that villager's down there. They become best friends or some shit. He just can't see them. I open these up. I have them without these. I've done so many different variations on this. It's not even funny. So I can't get them to infect the zombie or the villagers to get the trades down, and which is really crappy because I got some good trades here. Silk Touch, 15. It's not that bad, but when you don't have that much, it sucks. This guy has sharpness 5 for 63 emeralds. Wow. But it's sharpness 5, This guy here, hey dummy, there you go. Efficiency 5 for 35. So I need to get those down. I need to get them infected so I can cure them, but it's not working. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Now, someone told me that they infected villagers, and I went over and checked them. It doesn't look like their prices have dropped at all. So, yeah, I don't know how they did it or whatever, but if someone could tell me what the hell I'm doing wrong, what do I need to do in Craftadia? Because I know this system works in other, where you just take a villager and you park it 1 block away from the zombie, right? So, I've had these where they're not there at all. Okay, so the villager's parked right here. The zombie should be able to see them 1 block away and infect them, but it's not working. So if someone can tell me if there's something different in Craftadia, let me know so I can change this up and get these prices down, because I'm ready to make a full work area with not just lecterns but all different types of zombie traders, so I can, I want to take this all the way down and loop it this way and bring it back this way. So basically you have like a little area you walk into and you can trade here or here, either one. Let me turn that hitboxes off because that gets a little annoying. So anyway, but that's that. I have that. It's awesome. I can go ahead and set up the traders. I can get these guys in here and get them set in their jobs. I can make more areas and get them all set, which, I can absolutely do in order to get them selling different stuff. So, ones that will buy wheat, or this one will buy paper, 24 paper. But, that can be a lot too, and I have wheat farm, I have several wheat now, so I have wheat on my other base too. So anyway, that's that. Someone please let me know in the comments what the hell I'm doing, or if it's even possible to do this in Craftadia. Like I said, someone told me they did it, and I just don't know how they did it. So anyway, let's head down to the next level, and I have my farm started here. This, of course, is the melon farm. I do believe I had this kind of basically up and running the last time when I recorded. I've already put them together, so it works a lot better. The farming and all works a lot better because I spend most of my time over here now working on this base. So I'm always around here. This is always loaded, so it's always running. This is always growing. Instead of the insect, I don't understand this either. If someone can please explain what the hell's going on here, why certain patterns do not grow. They're everywhere. they're literally everywhere. You know, I can come over here and bone meal them, and they'll grow. They'll grow fine with bone meal, but they will not grow on their own. I know they have enough light because you're able to plant them. If they didn't have enough light, then you wouldn't be able to plant them at all. So yeah, but anyway, I got my wheat farm over here, and it produces a fair amount. It's not like over. It doesn't produce as much as my other one does. It's a little bit smaller than my other farm, and yet I don't know. It does about as much, I guess, or maybe a little bit less than my other one. But it grows faster because like I said, I'm constantly here. I also got my beetroot down. Now I know I said that beetroot isn't selling. It's not one of my favorites, and yet it started flying off the shelves. Now one of the guys that's in my town, Chong. Let me look this up because I always mess up his name. Members. Chong Olashwa. Chong Olashwa. I call him Chong. Chong has been buying beetroot like crazy from me. So, I mean, which is good. I mean, it gives me money, and I take that money. Typically, I take a lot of the money that I get, and I'll be putting it right back into the town to grow the town. So it works. But, yeah, I figured I'd get the wheat is my best seller right now. Wheat and melons. Watermelon is my two top sellers. I cannot keep them stocked at all. And now with him buying, beetroot is one of my top sellers now. I'm not sure what he's doing with it, but yeah, okay, it's fine. He buys all this from me from there. Also brought my bees over. I have bees here. One of them was not producing. I think the bee, for whatever reason, I know that there was bees in the hives when I took them, because I find them in the wild too, and I'll grab them up. I know those bees in there. When I took them, I got two more. Both of them are not saying that there's no bees. I put them down, there's no bees come out. So I have them someplace else, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this design up so it's basically an enclosure, and I can have all the bees in one enclosure and put the other two beehives down, and then breed up the bees that are in here, so they'll eventually find the two empty beehives and create a home. And that will also allow me to breed them up, because I want more bees. I want a lot of bees going on. I want this whole run here, because this is the setup for upstairs. So I wasn't using the space for any farmland, which works out anyway, because it pretty much does it perfectly. I got two plots here, water plots here, and then two over here, so it's exactly the same amount of beetroot as I'd have for wheat. So that kind of works out in a way. I can utilize this space, so I'm going to use this whole run here for it. I'll change that up. I'll probably have them just sitting in mine carts now, which is why this one's not activated anymore. Because I have him in a mine cart. I was trying to get him infected, and it wouldn't infect. Let me see. So yeah, it's there's a few things that I don't know. I'll probably end up taking this out altogether. I'm just not sure. But it's there if I need it, because mine carts are expensive. They're made of iron. But if I have my plans come to fruition, I'll have all the iron that I can stand, because I'm going to make my own iron farm. And it's going to be one that I can turn on and off, essentially. But I'll have that at my other base, so that way I can just go over there and turn it on, and AFK for a little bit, and get a bunch of iron, and have it for whatever I need, because I need iron for all the warehouse. You know, all the hoppers and all for the warehouse. When I redo the warehouse, I'm going to need a whole crap ton of iron for that. So yeah. But anyway, this B run is going to go all the way down here, and I'll have them spaced apart, probably like this. I think this is a good enough spacing here, and I'm also doing like decoration in the back there, but I'll have it where a door is kind of like here, and that way I'm not going inside all the time, and I'll be able to run right down the back and get. Let me go ahead and grab some more here. Did I get it? Freaking lag, man. Lag is wonderful, let me tell you. Okay, let me put this down so I can tell if I'm actually getting it or not. Oh, there it is. Yeah, sometimes it kicks it out all the way up front. Don't know why. Okay, there it is. Good grief. Where are you at? There you are. Alright, so there's 15 more of those. I'm going to make some more decorations and do a little bit more decorating along here. I think they look pretty good. I like the way the honeycombs look, and I think it adds a little bit to the wall. Breaks it up a little bit so it's not white, all white. Let me get rid of these so I'm not shearing stuff as I walk along, which I have a tendency to do sometimes. This here, the melon farm, I'm going to expand all the way down. So I have automatic melons all the way down this wall to the end, and I'll probably do another set of machines running this way all the way down this way. So I'll have like a I'll bring this out one, and then I should be able to set up one more farm. I should be able to set up several farms, but I'll be able to do one more run all the way down. So I'll have melons producing like crazy. Pumpkins, it'd be kind of like the ratio that I have now. I keep that closed because things like to come in here. A skeleton came in here one time when I was checking everything, and he completely broke one of my things. He shot it, and it broke the whole thing. I couldn't believe it. The whole thing just smashed. And I think I even had to remake a minecart because it was just gone. I couldn't find it. I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, the pumpkins, I have 3 right now, 1, 2, and 3. And I have 7 melons. So the pumpkins, they don't sell quite as good as the melons do. So I don't need as many. So I'll probably have that, or maybe cut it down to 2 melons or 2 pumpkins and 8 watermelons, kind of ratio, 2 out of 10. And there we go. Close. Thank you. And then but I'll have a whole run of it, so I should have more than enough producing to fill my shop up. So let's see. Speaking of shops, let's go head over and check that out. Warp Mad Shop. For anyone out there that wants to come over. Oh, somebody's throwing wheat down on the floor for some reason. I'll throw that back in there. Yeah, if you don't know, if you're on someone else's land, and of course I had to claim this land in order to build on it. If you're on someone else's land and you drop something on it, you can't pick it back up. You cannot pick it up off their land. So yeah, it's but anyway, be wary of that. And if you happen to drop something down, let me know. All right, and if I'm on, I'll jump over here real quick. Just send me a private message. You can do that by /message and then my name, Madman1680. And if I'm on, it'll allow you to message me. And if I see it, I'll jump over here and grab it for you, and we'll head out someplace where I can actually give it back to you. I don't want anyone losing out on anything. So this is, I'm guessing that this Fios 51 is the one that bought it and dropped it for whatever reason. I guess didn't have enough space in his inventory or whatever. So he's out like a stack of 32, which is, I mean, I don't want anybody being out of anything. I don't want anything coming back. You bought it, it's yours, so you should have it. But I mean, I'll even warp to you or teleport to you and give it to you or whatever. Just let me know. Let me know if you ever lose out on anything. And I got some bone meal over here. Looks like I might be selling. Yeah, I sold some here and there. That's good. I also got advertised on everything. And I get a crap ton of these when I do the farming. So I went ahead and threw them in here. I have it for $50. It seems like it's a decent price. They sold really quick for a while, and then all of a sudden they stopped selling. So let me know if that's a good price. No one else is selling them that I saw. So I mean, that's how I usually get my pricing, is I figure out what everyone else does. Oh, excuse me. And then I go by the pricing on that. Some of my stuff is cheaper than other people, and some of it's more expensive. It all depends on who's selling it and the price array. So like, if that's why I like to go to the shop and I see a whole bunch of people selling the same item, so I can kind of get that feel of what it's selling for, and then I go. That's how I do my pricing. All right. So this here, no one has on the market on the shop when I set this up. So I don't know how much. I threw it in there for a price, and there you go. The same with the rabbit stew. I just set a price. It was selling, and now it's not. So kind of go figure. I don't know what's going on with that. I do need to get this out of the way. I wanted to do like a trash bin or something like that. I might set that up after a while. But the problem is that you have to go underneath, and underneath is a bad area. So anyway, if Hollow is watching, Hollow's I think it's Hollow Ciphers. Let me see. Let me go over here and get his name. Hollow Ciphers. Yes. I haven't seen him since I bought the frickin' thing. So if he watches this, if he sees it, please hit me up. I got some questions about it, and but this thing here, I don't know what they did, but this person here, I'm not gonna, you can probably stop it and get the name, but they severely made someone angry in here, and they flooded the whole area. This was all water cascading down. You've seen it in my other thing. And they had a sign up here that was Very explicit. So the sign went away. I don't know what happened to the sign. Someone took it down, but I came in here and I cleaned up all the water. So I don't know what he wants to do with this, or this thing. It has not been stocked since they put it in here. I've never seen this person at all, but it's never been stocked. That's something you do not do. As a shop owner, you have to stock your stuff so people will come back and buy it. And it seems like a pretty decent price on some of this stuff. See, like this here, I killed that creeper out here, and he dropped this gunpowder. This is not lag. It's the fact you see it down there. It's you do not have access to this here. It means I cannot pick that up because I do not own this land, or it's not unowned land, so I can't pick it up. To be very careful on what you throw down onto the ground. And I have no other way of. I have a ender chest here, so you can throw your stuff in the ender chest. And then if you don't have an ender chest yourself, you just throw whatever you need in here. Go home, empty your pack, come back and grab it. It'll still be there. It's yours. It stays in your chest, and you're the only one who can see it. So it's not like anybody else can come in here and say, "Oh, okay, I'll need that. I need that." Let me grab these out of here. It's yours. It's linked to you. And yeah, I was doing this at a stack of 64 at a time, but I didn't see the point in keeping that up because people buy like one at a time. So as well as stacks, but they buy one at a time. It's always never going to be a perfect stack of 64. So whatever I make, that's what I bring over. It just kind of works out. The potatoes have gone to the wayside. For some reason, people aren't buying the potatoes anymore, and they're not buying the carrots anymore. So I'm not sure what happened there. Like I said, the watermelon, or the pumpkin, it doesn't sell that well. The sugar cane, it doesn't sell that well. It sells every so often, so I'll keep a little bit here, and I'll keep advertising all of this. I get a ton of these all the time. These gemstones. Let me put that back up there. I get a crap ton of those. So yeah. Let me go over here. I haven't done anything over here yet. This is all in the planning stages. So yeah, I'll show more of this, but I have a big plan for that building over that way. Nothing planned for that old shop, and I have a big plan for this building here. So yeah, once I get everything done on the other side, I'll be redoing this stuff, and this. Ooh, let me out. This building here is going to tie into this here. Just so you know, I'm working on stuff behind the scenes and trying to figure stuff out. But it's going to be fun. I'll have a nice area, fun area for people to come, and they can have a good time if they want. And also, I have something huge, major planned for this building. So yeah, it's that's in the works, and it will be coming out soon. Hopefully real soon. But like I said before, I can only do as much as the lag allows me to do. So yeah, I'm fighting the lag constantly and trying to get this stuff done, and it's tough, So yeah, I'll be working more on that. I'll be tearing this thing down, this monstrosity. This is all coming down and out of here. So yeah, I may end up fixing this up a little bit and maybe have one of the chutes running up over here, so you can kind of have glass and all, so you can look out and see it as you zoom past. I don't even know. I doubt you can actually see too much going through. But anyway, I got some plans in the works, and we'll see what happens. There's a lot more neighbors. I got a neighbor up on the hill this way. Whoop, shit. This way. You can see his building over there. I got a couple more neighbors that way. Several builds over there. I got another neighbor back here, behind here. Not the one that hasn't shown up forever. So yeah, there's a lot more people coming in over here. And, I mean, I don't know if there's any of them kind of watch me or whatever, but it's kind of nice having people around. And, looks like someone's doing stuff over here. So this is growing up a little bit. So yeah, it's exciting, and I can't wait to get all this transformed and done, so people can actually enjoy it. So yeah, but yeah, it's a lot of fun, guys. A lot of fun. So so until next time, guys, pound that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe. And always remember to enjoy everything that you do. If you don't, no point in doing it. I'll see you on the flip side.